Something that really should be talked about is how much of the idea of Catholicism specifically is about gearing your life through the lens of Catholicism so that whatever you think and however you view the world is through that lens. And you almost have to like empty yourself of your own personal identity and refer to a priest or refer to the actual like idea of Catholicism to decide what you think. I've seen so many people who just don't do their own thinking for themselves. They let the church think for them. So if the Pope says that someone covering up abuse is a mistake and he doesn't portray it as a crime, people won't treat it as a crime. They'll just be like, oh, he made a mistake. He should be forgiven. And like one example of that would be with Cardinal Wuerl, where it's like he really helped some predator priests kind of, weather the storms of what they were, accused of. And so instead of calling that like cover up, the Pope described Wuerl's actions as mistakes. And so instead of thinking for ourselves and thinking that's wrong, some people are letting the Pope think for them and seeing things the way he sees them or the way that he wants them to see everything. And so in the book, I take the time to describe things that I care about or describe things I'm interested in, whether that's something as simple as Star Wars and, things that inspire me, things that help me. And it might seem silly, but in reality, me deciding for myself what I like and what inspires me, whether that's a woman or, a specific journalist, that to me is a way of being rebellious because I'm deciding for myself who inspires me and not hearing what other people say should. And it seems like a small detail, but it really is significant because in the book I do this, and some people might think, well, her mentioning Star Wars or mentioning Obi-Wan doesn't seem to be relevant, but really it is because I'm deciding that for myself. And as a girl, deciding that is a freedom that I don't think is something they want. They want you to look up to certain people or certain saints and not necessarily choose for yourself.